Welcome to D's Story Corner, where... Yep. Welcome to D's Story Corner, where you get the craziest stories I've had over the past decade. Stay till the end to get the golden nugget. Follow us, subscribe, hit the like button, and leave a comment on what you guys think of the stories. This is our Sacramento golden nugget story at the investment clubs. So, I remember about 12 years ago, myself and the two Mikes are driving up to Sacramento, leaving LA at midnight. It was our first fix and flip that we had in Sacramento, and we were trying to get there by 6 a.m. so we could meet the contractor and go over whatever construction needed to be done over there. And an hour into our drive, I remember we were listening to Mike Cantu on CD. Yes, fucking CD, right? That's how 12 years ago was. I'm lucky didn't have a freaking tape deck, and at that time we're popping out I think Mike Randall's radio at the time, so it wouldn't get stolen. But anyways, we're listening to his CD, and Mike Cantu's a local guru real estate investor here in SoCal. Great guy. But I remember on a CD he specifically said, I only invest, buy, fix, hold, sell, whatever it is, in one zip code. One fucking zip code as we're driving to Sacramento. And I was thinking, this motherfucker's lying. I remember looking at both of my partners saying, there is no fucking way. And the city and the zip code he's actually investing in, I know very well. There's no way you could just stay in one zip code, right? So it really was ingrained in my head, and it impacted how we did all our future business. But we drove to Sacramento. We met with a contractor, got something to eat, and then we found out later on there's a Sacramento investor club going on in the evening time. So we wanted to stay a little bit later, and we went to it. We've been to all the investor clubs in SoCal, from the west side to the east side to the OC side, right? And in that time, right, you meet all kinds of characters. So you got to really watch out when you go to these investor club meetings, by the way. We have people who have dropped 50 large on a class that'll straight up come to you the next day and say, what do I do next? I wasn't there at that class, but they're asking me, what do we do next, right? You have other people who have been to years and years of investor club seminars, not even knowing where to start, acting like they never even, like real estate investing is new. So you got to really pick and choose who you want to lend your ear out to, because there are times where real estate clubs can take your energy, right? But at this time, in Sacramento that evening, we were listening to Reggie Law. He's a California investor. I don't even remember what he was selling at that time, but I do remember that while we were listening to his presentation, which was about 30, 40 minutes long, we got one golden nugget from there, right? We didn't buy anything else. We just got one golden nugget in his presentation. And I remember when he was doing it, he was talking about the purchase agreement. And during that time, he mentioned, as long as you put this on the purchase agreement, it'll help you close more deals. And when he said it, a light bulb clicked in my head. And I remember looking at Mike Randall, he was right next to me, and I said, yo, what the fuck did we just hear? Is this a game changer? Is it not? It was like hearing Biggie Pac for the first time, right? So at that time, the reason why it was tough for us to get deals is we were submitting our offers with hard money, right? Hard money loans. Hard money are the smaller banks or even private companies that will lend us money based on either A, our operating record as fix and flippers, or B, based on our credit score and cash that we have in the bank. So what we did was we asked friends and family when we initially started, hey, what can we do to pull together this money or joint venture with them? And we had X amount saved. And we went to a couple different hard money lenders and said, what can we buy? They gave us parameters. You could buy a $500,000 house. We could give you construction money. And as long as the numbers make sense, what you buy it for and what you fix it at, and the end number is what we think, we all agree what that end number is, we'll give you a loan. So we were approved up to $500,000, right? And, you know, in exchange for getting a loan done in 7 to 10 days, seven days to 2 weeks, we pay a little bit higher rate. You know, we pay anywhere, at that time I think we were paying 10 to 12% with 2 points. Crazy. crazy compared to what we're doing now. After 10 years of experience, it dropped significantly. So, but at that time we were paying 10 to 12% with 2 points, but we were able to close a home in 7 days to 2 weeks. And it seemed like a lot of realtors didn't know what hard money was at that time. So us or our realtors that we were working with had to explain to the selling agent's realtor what hard money was. And how most realtors thought of loans at that time is, if you get a bank from Wells Fargo, Chase, or whatever it was back then, or Bank of America, it would take 30 days to get approved, maybe 60 today, right? You have to go through the underwriting process. You got to go through another processor. You got to go through a funder. You got to go through all these fucking steps. It's crazy, right? But with the hard money process, we could get loans done in about 7 to 14 days. We were already pre-approved with a couple companies, and as long as the number that we bought it for made sense, and they could verify what construction needs to be done, and they understand the end value, we get approved just like that. So really, it's as good as cash. It's just we weren't wording our offer right, and we weren't educating the selling realtor or agent or buyer properly. So now that we figured out the right verbiage, it was amazing. We were able to go from submitting 10 to 40 offers a week to about 2 to 4 offers a week and getting one accepted almost every week. It changed our game. What Reggie taught us to write is our offer is not contingent upon loan or underwriting approval. It just makes our hard money basically state it's as good as cash. But by adding that on there, people recognize that there's no other party that has to give a thumbs up or go through the whole process. They just know that our offer is as good as cash. And that little verbiage, that line, changed our whole trajectory of business. Like I said, we were able to close more, spend less time shooting offers out, and really connect with the selling agent or other realtors about how to close this offer clean.